Hello, my name is Earl Teets. I'm the founder of the Servants Team Missionary Outreach along with my wife Darlene. And it really is a blessing to be able to bring you some solutions in our website, thehomebusinesshelper.com. As the author of The Home Business Helper, it's my pleasure to share some solutions that will actually help you to create the income that you deserve. A lot of missing pieces in the home business industry, and that's why there's a lot of failure rate. What our job with the Home Business Helper is to give you the whole piece, the whole pie. Success pie, you get the whole thing, not just a piece of it. So bear with me as I try to get through this presentation. Hopefully the internet doesn't shut off in the middle of the presentation. One of the things that I want to share with you that's really important for you to understand is the motive behind the Servants Team Missionary Outreach. We are here to make a difference in this world. We want to help people achieve, whether it be financially or spiritually. And the best way I could find to support that ministry outreach as an entrepreneur was to come up with a website that had products that would help the masses. And that's what the Home Business Helper is all about. When we can take proceeds from what we do as entrepreneurs, and the proceeds that we raise can help spread the gospel around the world and help underprivileged children, well, that just makes all these efforts worthwhile. And really, the bottom line, that's what the Home Business Helper is all about. We do bring you solutions that work in today's streams. I've worked with the best of the industry. You can see my pictures with John Maxwell, the most successful ministry training leadership expert on the planet today. The Fortune 500 companies are after this guy like crazy. And if you look at Paul Morris, he's helped people go from $0 to $1 million in the home business industry for over 40 years. You just can't tap that kind of experience. I had the privilege to be able to work with Keith Halls when he was with our company at one time, and I got to learn from him. He's a $1 million network marketing trainer. So folks, what I did was I understood from my father, who was an entrepreneur before me, I understood to look for the best, follow what they were doing, and duplicate those daily actions. The next problem was, what's the missing pieces of the success pie that everybody's spending their money to earn and nobody's receiving? And if I could bring that to you in the website, thehomebusinesshelper.com, even if it does look goofy because a guy that's never programmed anything before in his life put it together, if the truthful information that sets you free is here, then it's going to work for you. And I promise you that if you pay attention to what I'm sharing with you, you'll see the most powerful information from earning from home that you'll ever see in a lifetime. I do guarantee that. I'm sure that if you listen to everything on this presentation, you'll see nothing but solutions, and you'll be quite excited about what you can do with them if you're willing to take action. The first thing I want to stress real clear, 90% of the business opportunities that are out there for the ground floor, they're going to be gone in less than 3 years' time. Most of them in 6 months. Why? They always mislead the person. They tell them they got the great way to help them create the fortune that they want to create, but they hide the fact of how much is it really going to cost them to create that success. How much is it going to cost them each month to make that happen? So what happens? You get started for a little bit and you get in. After you've spent your money thinking that you've invested what you need to get your big start, you go to the big meeting. What do you find out at the big meeting? The guy that's made the big bucks, he spent a lot more money on the advance pack for the serious earner. He has a work habit that's a lot longer than 5 minutes a day with the push of a button to make that million that was promised to you. Folks, there's no such thing as a business that starts for free. They can have free trials, but they aren't always free to start. There's no such thing as a business that pays you profits of thousands and millions of dollars that don't have monthly operating expenses. And when you look at the 90% of the companies that are failing, part of the reason they fail is they create an attitude in a person's subconscious mind that they're screwing somebody over. And I hate to use such strong terminology there, but in the back of your mind, if that's what you feel you're about to do with your opportunity, it don't matter what you say to your prospect. It's kind of like a dog that's watching a person. If that dog gets real nervous around that person, you're paying attention to that dog, and you're kind of alert that there's something not right with that person. And the dog's letting you know, well, that invisible attitude is going to be in you if you've fallen prey to this. What I like to let you know as the home business helper is, hey, it's going to cost you some money to start a business. It's going to take a little money to operate, and yeah, it's going to take a little sweat and blood to create the success. Why hide the truth from you? Why plant a negative seed to harvest a failure result? I'm going to be straightforward with you. Yes, things cost money, but what I've found that you'll see in this website is startup costs that are under $2,000 and monthly operating expenses for everything here under $400 a month. Earning potential, thousands and thousands of dollars per week. Work habits, we're talking about an hour to 2 hours a day consistently. We'll get into that in just a minute. But what am I going to show you for solutions? It's kind of important to understand that. And what I'm talking to you about is solutions, believe it or not. Yes, I'm going to talk about some health solutions with a network marketing company that is in health. And if you're thinking to yourself, oh gee, he's in a network marketing company, I can't quit my network marketing company and go join his. That's not what I'm talking to you about, folks. You could learn from he without being in business with me. That's, if that makes any sense to you at all. If I could show you a product that's going to save you money that you're already spending now, like say a meal. If a meal costs you $12 and I can show you a better meal, more nutritionally balanced for $3, saving you $9 a day, that gives you over $260 a month that you could spend on your operating expenses for your business. You don't have to join my company to use my products to save you the money to operate your business with. Hopefully that's making some sense to you. Every entrepreneur is going to need tools. The Home Business Helper talks about the most popular tools in the industry today. SpeedWealthProject.com is a blogging platform. Who uses a blogging platform in the industry? Well, John Maxwell. And I learned from him. He uses a blog. What am I going to advertise my stuff with? A blogging platform. It just makes sense to duplicate real leaders. At $37 a month, that's very feasible to have a very powerful blogging platform to operate with. Now, when that blogging platform has the ability to pay me an income for using it, as well as provide me an advertising solution online, it just makes good sense to go SpeedWealthProject.com. It's the fastest growing blogging platform on the planet today, and it's creating success on a huge scale. So why wouldn't you want a tool that can pay you rather than a tool that you just pay for to use? Our next option, number 2, is the leadproject.biz. First of all, who doesn't need leads for their business? And if you can get a lead generation system that's proven that works, simply watching videos and following instructions and a website, why wouldn't you want that for any business? Who doesn't need a list? The whole idea of entrepreneurship is having a list of people to market to. When you can put that email list together with Power Lead System, it's kind of nice because it's unlimited at less than $30 a month. So we're talking about powerful online tools that you're going to need. You're going to use them anyway. You might as well get paid to have the tool. That's what option number 2 is all about. Who doesn't need leads for a business? Think about what I'm saying. These are just good things to have. Option number 3 is what we're going to spend some time on. It's what I believe is the best opportunity that you'll ever see in a lifetime. And it kind of talks about me showing you how to save the money on the food bill, how to solve some problems in the health industry that a lot of people face on a daily basis. The Home Business Helper is all about helping you succeed. So think about what I'm talking to you about. I'm getting ready to share some solutions with you, and I'm going to be real with you. Even these tool companies I work with got some phenomenal opportunities financially. But let's look at education and technology. If that stuff changes over the next 2 years and those companies don't adapt, what happens to your income? In health and wellness, when you got what works, you can stick to it every day consistently and enjoy the benefits of it without having to upgrade or learn new. Think about what I'm saying. So all I'm going to show you is a company that's second to market, which means they bring the best together. So allow me to go in to option number 3 on the Home Business Helper, which is projecthealthywealth.com. Like I said, you can benefit from this as a consumer if you don't want to join us in the financial endeavors, and the money you'll save will give you operating money for your business. So here's the solution, folks. XFuse got started in 2007. The owners with over 70 years combined experience at taking people with no experience to millions of dollars. They understood in the health and wellness market that people are making really good products, but they're always putting ingredients in those products that aren't so good. So if they had the money to do it right, they would really draw that market. So that's exactly what they did. They took a look at what the best was. Paul Zane Pilzer, leading economic forecaster in all of time, who's there now, he says, hey, the money's in health and wellness. More so than politics, more so than oil, and that's where the money's at. Home business, health and wellness, network marketing. So take a look at the truth and run with the truth. That's what XFuse did. They looked at history. In 2007, when XFuse started, they looked back to 1997, and only 3 companies out of all of the endeavors that are out there went from 0 to $1 billion. What they have in common? They had noni juice, they had mangosteen juice, they had acai juice. Those 3 super juices at concentrated forms at $7 to $12 a day created mass success around the world. So what did XFuse do? Well, they used famous billionaire W. Clement Stone says if you can take a product that many people use, make it better, and charge less money for it, well then you're guaranteed success. So think about what I'm saying, because this is exactly what XFuse put into play. Instead of those 3 superfoods, 7 superfoods. Instead of concentrates, they went with whole food extracts, 40% more bioavailable to the body. You don't need to consume as much to get the job done. So they launched their 7+ product line. What happened? Global success. Today we're in over 10 countries. We're doing a couple $1 million a month. We're estimated to hit over $50 million a month just in the next 18 to 24 months. Folks, you're one of the first people to hear about us. Now, why is our product so popular? Think about the masses, where they spending their money. The baby boomers are the largest spending power on the planet today. And if you got what they want, you've made it. That's the bottom line. Turn on your television set. You can't watch a program today without a commercial for the latest and greatest pill, so full of side effects that are even worse than what you're taking the pill for. They're not cures. So if the boomers are spending between $10 and $30 a day on these prescription pills that are not cures, that are making their life worse, wouldn't it make sense if they have a natural solution we can't call a cure, that's actually good for the body at $2 a day? That just makes sense that you could really capture some market share and be profitable. Well, that's really what happened with 7+. Folks, we got a solution to a major problem, and it's really nice. What did it do for me personally? In 79 days, my cholesterol from 586 to 127, swelling down by 80% in the rheumatoid arthritis. My sleep at night went back from 2 to 3 hours back to 8 hours. You know, it really transformed my life. And what, less than $2 a day? Think about that. That's a quarter of a pack of cigarettes. People on welfare and Social Security disability are smoking $5 and $7 packs of cigarettes. 2 to 3 of those packs a day. So what that means in the health and wellness market, when you got products like this that are priced under $2 a day, anyone who really cares about their health and values their family can afford these products. Think about what I'm saying. Sometimes the truth hurts a little bit, but it always sets you free. So we've talked about 7+. They didn't stop there. GreenZilla is an energy drink in a liquid form that's also a hydration booster, approved by the Banned Substance Control Group. We've got professional athletes and Olympians that use this product and freely endorse it. We don't pay them to endorse it. It works that well. Approved by the Banned Substance Control Group is pretty powerful, folks. But when that energy drink only cost you 29 cents as opposed to $1.50 to $3 a piece. That makes a big difference. And why would you want a hydration booster? Well, I'm 40 years old, and I've had some issues in my life, but when you go to bed at night and you get those leg cramps in the middle of the night, sometimes they're in the arms, sometimes in the back of your neck, maybe it feels like your foot's folded in half backwards. You know, the pain that wakes you out of a dead sleep and you're dancing around the bed. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Well, a lot of those things happen because you're dehydrated. So at 29 cents a serving, you can solve that problem. Think about what I'm saying. People are already buying these energy drinks left and right, and watch the news. What does the news show you? The results aren't so pretty, I'm sorry. But X-Fuse brings you that solution with GreenZilla. They didn't stop there. Shapeways next. Folks, I'm overweight myself. I don't know if the camera will show it now. I've got a pretty big belly there, and I'm working on getting rid of it, but 3 out of 5 Americans are overweight. This is an epidemic. The problem with weight loss, 90% of the opportunities to lose weight aren't natural, so the weight comes back, and often comes back more than what you lost. So if you look at the best and do what they do and make it better, that's what X-Fuse did. They looked at one that launched a couple years ago at the meal replacement shake. They went from $2 million a month to $50 million a month in 18 months' time. What was wrong? Soy and sucralose, not the most popular ingredients in health and wellness for getting results. They're pretty bad for the body. So if X-Fuse thought, let's make one for less money and a lot more quality, and that's all they did. Now, bottom line, what does this mean to you? This is where I'm talking about major monthly savings. Think about even if you don't need to lose weight. One meal today with the 4 basic food groups on the plate, not even prepared, costs you for those ingredients $12 to $15. Let's go 12 on the light side. If you replace that meal with Shapeways, you're getting 100% of the daily required vitamins and minerals, a complete matrix of fibers, prebiotics, probiotics, nothing like good digestion. And then you add to that chromium picolinate. Do a Google search on it. Raspberry ketones. Do a Google search on them. Garcinia cambogia. Do a Google search on it. Whey protein isolates and concentrates. All of this in one delicious shake for $3. That's more convenient than preparing a whole meal. Just takes a minute to make the shake, and it saves you $9 a day times 30 days. That's $270 in potential savings, transferring your spending from 4 food group meal to better nutrition for less money. Who doesn't need that kind of savings? How much operating money can you save to operate your business with by using these products? When they're clinically tested in university studies from places like Georgetown, X-Fuse didn't fool around to bring you the very best in nutrition. So, what's next? How about coffee? Folks, if you look at McDonald's, the largest franchise chain, the most successful, and billions of dollars, what would make them change their marketing? A little company called Starbucks. My friend Corey calls it $5. I just love that. Because everything there costs more than $5. But look how many millions of people go to Starbucks every day. So if that coffee craze would take McDonald's and go to McCafe, think about the coffee market. Now imagine a healthy coffee for weight loss that tastes delicious, that's got powerful ingredients like Garcinia cambogia. The coffee comes from a green coffee bean, and another ingredient called raspberry ketones, and some kind of health mushroom. I believe it's pronounced dokadami or something similar to that. You can see in our website, projecthealthywealth.com. But you do the research on these ingredients, all of these in coffee, and it tastes delicious under $3. Folks, that's a game changer. If somebody's not interested in a business, who doesn't drink coffee? And when you can give them better coffee than what they've already got for less money than what they're already spending, it just makes building a business easier. Hey, if you don't want to build a business, that's alright, but I notice you buy them lattes like they're going out of style. If I give you something that tastes better, that's healthier for less money, would you have a few minutes to see the facts of how we can make that happen? Think about the simplicity of exposing what you have to offer to others. That's what X-Fuse gives you, solution products You transfer your spending to save money and enjoy the benefits behind them. When they're guaranteed for 90 days, I mean, you could take XFuse products for 89 days. If you're not satisfied, send the empty containers back to the company for a full refund minus shipping and handling. Where's your risk for the health that you deserve? Now, you see the 4 product lines that we have. Oh, Shapeways got another one with it called a metabolic energizer. It burns fat and energy naturally. Studies from Georgetown show a 14% reduction in the body's bad cholesterol at under $2 a day. Kind of fits in there with Shapeways. Great product. So we've talked about the right company, 7 years debt-free, the right experience behind the company. They're independent. They're based out of Palm Beach, Florida. We've talked about 4 transfer consumable solution products. Let's talk about the pay. The highest paying pay plan in the entire consumable product industry. Yeah, XFuse has it, up to 7 ways of pay per week and monthly residuals. Awesome pay plan. The work habits that produce the money is what we're going to step into next. This is powerful, folks, because whether you're building XFuse, Amway, Mary Kay, it don't matter. If you're a network marketer, pay attention to what I'm about to show you. It's work habits that are duplicatable that pay you the best. What I'm going to show you is how to roll up your sleeves and do your dirty 30. It's called 30 presentations in 45 days, but it's not a normal type of prospecting. It's called solution prospecting. They bring up the problem that your business opportunity or business has the solution to. Funny you should mention that. I just happen to know where a solution is. How serious are you about solving that problem? I've got Tuesday or Thursday at X time. Which one of those times is best for you to see that solution? Now, when you've got that into play, like I said, nobody wants to be sold, but everybody's open to a solution. So when you demonstrate your business properly, you do a proper exposure, like with XFuse products, let them have some of the product on hand. Give them an energy drink. Let them taste the shake. Let them taste the coffee. Let them demonstrate the products and see that they're good. You got to have those products on hand to do that. If you're with another company, whatever your company does, you're solving the problem, right? So you got to have that there. What are you going to do? You're going to properly expose your business 30 times in 45 days. I like to take 1 day for my family and give God 1 day. Only work 5 days a week. You could do this 7 days a week and do it faster. But I'm showing you something simple that anybody can duplicate. Remember, my first mentor was an orthopedic surgeon, the #1 in demand in America, and he built $1 million home business on the side. What I'm showing you is what was taught to me. This is what he did. This is what I've done to create success, and it will work for you. It's called rolling up your sleeves and getting your dirty 30. Your first month, you're going to expose your business properly in 45 days time, which is a little more than your first month, but in your first 45 days, you're going to expose your business properly 30 times. What's going to happen? 5 people that you exposed it to are going to say, hey, I like that, that makes sense, let me roll up my sleeves and put in my dirty 30, and they're going to go to work right away. And what's that going to do? That's your first 45 days. What's going to happen next? You're going to put in your second 45 days. You're going to duplicate the same actions, which is going to complete a 90-day foundation. Now, Eric Worre is the most popular network marketing trainer in the market today. So think about what I'm saying, folks. He talks about laying in a 90-day foundation. Isn't that amazing? That's exactly what I'm talking to you about. So your second set of 45 days, you're going to duplicate what you did. You're going to have a total of 10 personally enrolled. Your 5 from your first dirty 30 got 5. That means you got 25 new ones there. So that laid in a 90-day foundation that puts you in a position to really multiply. What are you going to do your third dirty 30? When you get ready to go to complete your third dirty 30, after you laid in your 90-day foundation, you're starting out, you got 15 personally enrolled. 10 of them are going to get 5, that's 50. 25 of them, they go out and get 5, that's 125. Remember from the other month? Okay, so you combine those, that's 175 total in your group. Does that make sense to you? Do you see simple duplication? What does it take? A little less than a half hour to do a proper presentation? I'm showing you a presentation of 3 companies in one that takes 25 minutes, folks. Imagine what you can do with XFuse. You don't have to talk about the other companies. So look what I'm talking to you about. Are you ready to roll up your sleeves and do your dirty 30? Has what I've said to you make sense? The one thing all entrepreneurs have in common that are million-dollar earners is they know how to recognize opportunity and take action with it now. Folks, what's stopping you? You deserve success. We got a proven path. It's completely risk-free, and you've got a chance to earn what you deserve. Come join us. There's always help for you here at the Home Business Helper. God bless you, and thank you for your time today.